Hello everyone, or whoever is still watching my videos instead of doom scrolling on Instagram. Today's episode is basically a love story between me, my husband, and a speedboat which almost tried to kill us. So buckle up. Actually, you know what? Wear a life jacket. So welcome to the second episode of NYRM Diaries, where I take you to Baipur. So this whole adventure started on a lazy Sunday morning, and when I say lazy, I mean lazy Sunday morning. And me and my husband were lying on the bed and were thinking like two retired cats. Like, what do people even do on Sundays? Like productive shit? Like yuck. Like who does productive stuff? And then my husband, Mr. Explorer, Mr. National Geographic Channel himself, literally jumped up with the idea of driving somewhere. Like even into a ditch. I'm not even kidding. I asked him one simple, innocent question. Like, haven't we already explored a lot of places in this city? What else is left? And this man, believe me, hyped up a location so hard that it felt like a film producer hyping up a flop script. I had zero expectations, like negative, like basement level expectations. Anyway, we got ready, filled the car with petrol because basically our life runs on Google Pay and petrol bunks, and trusted our good old friend Google Maps. Biggest mistake of the day. When there is literally nothing reliable, especially Google Maps, the only thing that you can rely upon is human beings, and you can imagine the level of desperation. So after 29 kilometers of blind faith on Google Maps, we asked one man standing on the road one question. Cheta, ee ship undakuna sthalam evideya? Meaning, where do we find the shipbuilding place? And that man, that innocent man, crushed all our dreams in one line. There is nothing like that over here. I had already lost hope. Like, imagine the level now. But my husband, the typical Malayali energy, that unstoppable, undefeatable, let's see what's there kind of energy. He wanted to go further, investigate, explore, basically do CBI level of work for no reason. And thank God he did, because what we found next was speedboating. Yes, that escalated extremely quickly. So, after a quick bargaining session, because we are Indians and bargaining is our birthright, we paid 600 rupees instead of 700 rupees to the speedboat guys. Technically, it is 200 per person if the boat is full, but since it was just both of us, we basically had to pay couples tax. And then we met the hero of the story, Ubaid, the speedboat captain, pilot, driver, menace to the society. This man decided that today is the day that these two people will see God. The boat took off, not like a normal boat. The boat took off like a fucking bullet train on water. And we were not wearing life jackets. It felt like we were wearing our last wishes. First up, dolphins. Yes, apparently dolphins really love hanging out in Baipur. And trust me, the water was super choppy. Like, the footage is not lying to you right now. And we were basically doing natu involuntarily. And then we zoomed, still at the speed of a bullet train, to see some of the biggest ships docked in the historical Baipur port. Quick nerd moment here. Baipur is one of India's oldest ports, famous for building Uru ships, giant wooden handmade vessels made by master craftsmen called Khalisis. I hope I pronounced that right. This region has been doing this for 1,500 years. So yes, it's the OG shipyard even before shipyards even existed. And then began Ubaid's personal mission. Make these two people laugh and scream and cry at the same point of time. Like, Ubaid started spinning the boat like literal donuts on water. Like at one point of time, the boat was so tilted that one of us was literally like 1 inch away from the water and the other person was airborne. And this went on for a good amount of time, that we both were trying to shoot something like idiots. We were trying to hold our phones and then hold our life in another hand. Like, it was chaotic, it was funny, it was scary, and it was pure adrenaline rush. Like, it was crazy. And after the whole chaos came the laughter. Pure adrenaline-backed laughter. So high on life that I almost spoke to everybody on shore. Literally spoke to 2 of those boat guys and they spoke back to me in Kannada, and it became one peak friendship moment in the corner. I swear to God, this was like one of the best 600 rupees that I have ever spent in my entire life. It was amazing. After surviving this whole roller coaster, we stopped at a small local shop and I bought the cutest ship in a bottle and a wooden ship for my mom. And believe me when I say, after almost dying at sea, gifting ships felt appropriate. I mean, now it just sits on my bookshelf and judges me on a daily basis. And then I told Atul, take me to that estuary that you have been hyping about. 40 minutes later, after crossing the Firok Bridge, which by the way is Kerala's oldest known bridges and which was built in 1883 and looks straight out of a colonial history book, we reached the magical spot where the Chaliyar River meets the Arabian Sea, the Baipur estuary. Okay. So basically this is a river and that is the beach. Okay. We went in from the riverside, watched the train cross over the bridge like it was a movie scene, and went onto the beach. And oh my God, the rock formations there were absolutely stunning. I mean, they were brown, volcanic looking, ancient, and beautiful. This entire area has unique rock formations caused by centuries of tidal pressure and sediment layers caused due to the blending of the river soil and the sea minerals. Basically, it's nature's version of expensive textured tiles. That's it, nothing else. And we spent almost 2 hours clicking photos, shooting videos, laughing, struggling, and believe me, some photos came out cute and some photos came out as if we were trying to steal fish. So yeah, I mean, that was it. And then the heat hit. Like, we were cooked medium rare. I will insert a picture over here so that you understand what I mean by we were cooked medium rare. So yes, we left Baipur with such good memories that it had to become a video. If you like this video, great. If you don't, it's fine. I've already suffered enough trying to make this video. But yeah, seriously, like, share, subscribe, or don't, because I will still be waking up, going on an unplanned trip, still trusting Google Maps and it ruining my life. So yeah, see you in the next video. Bye!